Hi, Sabera. It's Mrs. Sheen. Thank you for your email and for your question. I thought I would try to help you with the answer to your question by making this video. I hope that it helps. Um, okay, so I see that, for example, here in question 2, it says fill in the blank, okay? And basically you have to type an answer. Now, the first thing that I want you to notice is the wording of the question, okay? It says the cause and effect transitions in this passage are, okay? And so notice first of all this letter S right here, transitions, right? So there are 2 transitions in this passage. Now, one of the problems that you have here is that this part is actually incorrect. And so I'm very glad that you told me about this because this should not be cause and effect transition. All right, that should say contrast. Okay, in this paragraph, excuse me, there are 2 transitions that signal contrast. Okay, and contrasts show differences, right? So the first one is differ, and that was right here in this sentence, differ, okay? It says and you're supposed to find number 2. So you need to look through the paragraph and find the other signal word, okay, the other transition word that shows contrast. And so that is number 3, however. Okay, now how could you know that? Well, if you go back to the PowerPoint for this chapter, I'm going to try to find the right spot and take you to it. Okay, I'm going to just go down. I'm going to take you to the screen in just a moment. Okay, hold on one moment. Let me go there. Okay, this is in the PowerPoint for this chapter, okay? And this is slide number 23. Excuse me. Notice that these are some common words that show contrast. So what they mean is when they say transition, they mean words that show something, that show a relationship, and in this case, contrast. So you'll notice that there's the word differ, okay, right here. Oops, I'm sorry, I can't point to it with this particular program that I'm working on. But you see differs from, and over here you see however. And those are both found in that paragraph on your quiz. So let me go back to your quiz now. Okay, sorry for the moments it takes for my software to transition. So in paragraph 1, it says, the way athletes deal with their lives after their careers differ greatly. Okay, so that means there are differences in the way that athletes deal with this. When they are no longer able to perform on the court or field, some athletes turn to drinking, taking drugs, or other destructive behaviors. So that's one way that athletes deal with their lives after their athletic careers. Then we see this word, however, meaning here's a different way that athletes cope after their career is over. Plan ahead, taking courses during their peak years and investing their money wisely. For these athletes, life can be very good when the cheering of the fans stop. So these 2 transitions are showing contrast, okay? Because that's what this paragraph is about. It's about differences, okay? Does that make some sense? All right, let's scroll down to another one like this. Okay, here's another one. Question 5. Many people say rapid population growth is, I'm sorry, let me go back down here. The 2 cause and effect transitions in the passage are, the first one is causes. Okay, it's in sentence 2. We can find it right here. See it? Causes. And you need to find the other one. Where's the other word that signals a cause, and that's the word reason. Okay, so if it's found, oh, let me find it. It's in the first sentence. Many people say rapid population growth is the reason. Okay, reason and cause are synonyms. Those are words that tell us that the information in the sentence are causes. Okay, so the topic is why people go hungry every day. Okay, one reason is rapid population growth, and then political factors are among the causes. And then they tell us some of the political factors. Okay, so what you had to do here was you had to notice which words. Okay, the transition means a signal word, a word that's telling you about a reason. Okay, this here, rapid population growth, is the reason for what? Why people go hungry every day. So you had to look in the whole paragraph. They gave you the one causes and you had to find the other one. Okay, so what I would recommend doing is to go back to this PowerPoint presentation here, okay, this one that you had for chapter 7, and look particularly at these green boxes. For example, if you go to, let's go back up a bit in the chapter. If you go to slide number 18, you'll see these are words that show comparison. Comparison means similarities. So the other list were transitions that show contrast, but these are transitions that show similarities. Okay, and there are other lists in this PowerPoint. There's one on slide 9. These are common words or transitions, as your quiz calls it, that show illustration. Okay, so this is what I would recommend doing is going back in your to your textbook and to the PowerPoint and looking at these words. That's basically what they were looking for in those types of quiz questions. Okay, I hope this helps you a little. Let me know if it doesn't, and I'll see if I can figure out another way to explain it. But basically, what they were looking for were those words, basically from those lists. What kind of words, when they say transitions, they mean the signal words, okay, the signal words that show cause and effect. Now this one, number 2, since I found that to be a mistake, I'm going to go ahead and give you the point for that because that was confusing because it said cause and effect and you're not looking for cause and effect. You're looking there for contrast. So that was an error in the quiz. So, okay, thank you, Sabera. I hope this helps you.